Thank you very much. We will now take reports from ministers, beginning with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, followed by the Minister of Aviation, and thereafter the Minister of Environment.
Thank you very much. Just a briefing on some of our engagements with foreign countries in this whole context. There was a doctor that was part of the team that was caught outside the country, and he made his way to Benin Republic, and we were able to engage with the government of the Republic of Benin, and they gave him safe passage through, and he came into the country yesterday. We also have had 67 Nigerians, including children, men and women. They were in Côte d'Ivoire, and so we needed to engage with the governments of Togo and the government of Benin for them to be able to go through. And they are now at the Nigerian border, and we got the authorization for them to come into the country. And they will be in isolation for the mandatory 14 days once they have come in. We have another 24 Nigerians in Togo in a hotel, and they're going to be tested. And we've also got the government of Benin's approval for them to also move through Beninois territory to come into Nigeria, so possibly by tomorrow. We've arranged also to where they will all be confined when they come into the country. So that's been going very smoothly, and for this we're extremely grateful to the government Togo and the governments of Benin Republic who have really cooperated with us and made this possible. With regards to the question of evacuation, I think maybe just to also make it clear that the Presidential Task Force under the chairmanship of the SGF, the Secretary to the Government, had actually been engaging with this question right from the beginning, right from when there was a closure of the airport. So it was not, the response is not as a result of letters or whatever that have been coming in from Nigerians in the diaspora, as has been mentioned in some media houses, but actually something that was taken up by the task force right from the very beginning. But of course, at that time, we did not have all our isolation centers in place and all the other logistical arrangements in place. So for that reason, we kept it in abeyance while we were putting all those things in place, and hence now that we have sufficient beds and so forth, and the protocol is now well established, we now feel in a much stronger and better position to undertake this Herculean task of trying to see how we can bring Nigerians outside the country back into the country. And in that context, we've now started to get greater numbers of Nigerians, especially in the United States, where almost 200 have now indicated willingness to return. We're engaging with our embassies in China and our High Commission in London and also in France to work out all the logistics, but things are now beginning to fall in place, and we're getting a sense of what needs to be done. What is important, I think, to get out there to all the Nigerians is that their engagement and communication should be with the embassies, the high commissions, and not with any other parallel agency, department of government, or anything like that. So it should be channeled through them, because it is with them that we're collating the names and making all the arrangements. So that's, I think, very important to get across. And hopefully, we'll be able to kick the process in as soon as possible. So thank you very much.